Hey y'all, it's Friday. I'm gonna be streaming later on today, which is nice. But for right now, I just wanted to check in and say hi. I'm getting ready to eat my lunch. I have like a mini taco platter thing going on where I've got some store-bought queso, carnitas, pico, some microgreens, and then a couple tortillas, and then a cilantro and lime sauce to tie it all together. That's my lunch. I'm gonna eat that while I watch some spookies. Then I'm gonna do some chores and make sure my camera and everything's all ready to go before we stream today. I'm not quite sure what all we'll be doing. We'll figure something out. But that's the way it always goes. But I hope I see you guys there later on today. And if not, well, I will see you soon regardless. Alright, y'all. It's the last little bit of my Friday before I have to go and get the Viking from work, and we've got errands to run, and I got to return my parents' car to them, and all kinds of fun things. But I just wanted to say I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good week, and I'll be always online, but I'll be back here soon. But this is just it for this week and the post that I do for my vlog. So I will see you all next week. Hey y'all, it's Friday. I have not recorded nearly as much as I have been lately. In fact, I don't think I recorded anything the past 2 days for you guys for the vlog. So I'm doing a quick check-in. This will probably just be a quick week vlog for you guys. But I'm currently getting ready to eat my lunch before I get all ready to stream today and I do some work for my day job. Sorry, I keep getting whiffs of the herbs that I have on my salad and they smell really good. So I'm like, kind of like, lunch. But no, it's dark in my apartment because it is a dark and cloudy day. I don't know if we're going to get rain or not, but it is definitely dark and stormy looking outside. We're in like that false fall that comes, but it normally comes in September, but it came a month early this year and I love it. It's been cloudy and cooler, and I say cooler like we're talking 80s, but it feels like 60s because we haven't had like the blazing hot sun or anything like that. It's just been all dark and cloudy and I love it. But I forgot where I was going with this. I've got some new stuff to do on stream today. In addition to researching in the tarot, I've got a new coloring book that I think I'm going to color in. So I'm going to try and get my dual cameras set up today. I need to make sure I move my one over. But that also depends on whether or not my new USB connector thing will work with all my devices plugged in. The one that I have, if I plug in two devices into the extender, it quits working. But it was a cheap one that came with, oh god, some kind of weird gadget that the Viking got. I can't even remember what it was. We got a whole bunch of them in though, so they're cheap and crappy. But that's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my lunch. Try and keep you guys filled in. I'm back in my pajamas. I came home and I put my pajamas back on, so I'm gonna have to make sure I change before stream too. I got a lot going on. I just remembered I haven't finished recording the pocket lore I need to finish recording for next week. Don't you bite my toes! Toothless is a toe biter. She just walked up to me and like face first onto my foot. What was I saying? Oh, she's yelling at me. What was I saying? I need to record my pocket lore, so I've got to finish getting my desk all set up. So that way I can plug in my microphone and do that. Hey y'all, it is Wednesday and I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I haven't been able to do much lately because I did too much on my screens and my eyes started going all wonky. But it is 2 o'clock and I'm finally getting a chance to eat. I've been starving all day. I got some chicken salad tostadas. Let me show you this. Look at this. just store-bought chicken salad on a tostado with some microgreens and tomato. And I cut up an apple, and I made that unsweetened peanut butter powder you can buy. I took that and I mixed it with some heavy cream, and I made a peanut butter dip. Oh. It's really good. You actually don't need sugar with the peanut butter because the apple's so sweet. I got, which one is this? It began with an E. I don't remember what it's called. Some kind of apple. It was on sale last week. But I'm going to eat my lunch and then I'm going to do some work for my day job. Now that I can see again. And then hopefully I'll be able to finish doing some editing tonight so that way I can get out the content that I want to get out for you guys. Because again, it really sucks when you're looking at screens and you basically just see like a digital glitch on everything. So I've been having to rest my eyes a lot. But that's it for right now. I just want to check in with you guys. Messy hair and all. Hey y'all, it is Thursday. I am getting myself settled in to work for the day. I have a fan blowing in the background, I'm sorry. But I'm at my desk. There's a hair on my desk and it's bothering me because I can see it. But I got to get my desk set up and get started on my work day. I have a giant project for work I'm working on, but I have a way to do a bunch of it at once, so I want to do that. I need to clean up some leftover clutter from last week. I haven't used my desk since I streamed last week. I've been editing from the couch. The beauty of working off a laptop. But I need to put away like my tarot cards and things like that, and just get myself situated. I have a glass of water to drink and a Pop-Tart to eat. They're not real Pop-Tarts. What are these? Cat's brand. They're gluten-free. They're pretty good. I like them. But I'm going to eat that while I get my desk all set up and cleaned up. And then I'm going to work for, depending on how long it takes, 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe a little bit less. And then I'll actually make myself lunch, which is more chicken salad and veggies. But I'm going to work up until 5 o'clock today, and then I'm going to do chores. So nothing super fun or anything like that going on, but it is a big daunting task for work that I need to make a sizable dent in, just to keep my sanity. There's no deadline on this project. I want it done as soon as possible so I don't go crazy. But yeah, that's it. So I'll keep you guys updated as I go, I think. I'll try to. So I've done work. I've done more work. I did a lot on my spreadsheet today. Being able to do like some mass updates and everything. So it's just easier as I go along. But I made it through the A's, which is not as much as it sounds like for one database system. So we have like, I think it's 4 systems. Yeah, 4 systems. Some of those have multiple databases within them. Like for MailChimp, we have multiple audiences. So I have to make sure everything stays separated and in its correct little thing as I'm going through. It's not hard work. It's just tedious. So like I take an email address, and it's all in one big giant spreadsheet. I take an email address from one cell and I use the find function to find it in the other databases. And if it's not there, I add it in just across the spreadsheet, and then when it's all said and done, I'll take that data and upload it back into these systems so that way everything is synchronized. But it's gonna take forever. It's a lot of data, and in some cases just because we haven't done this before. A lot of the data, the way things used to be done, doesn't necessarily happen anymore, or things have updated, so like maybe old data didn't get put in but new data is, or vice versa. So I have to go through and update all of this manually, which is not as much fun as it sounds. And it's a lot, but it is what it is. I'm working my way through it. So I got through the A's as well as my mass updates. And then just as I was finishing that up, and I was honestly going to work and try and finish up on the B's, we have a listing that's going live tonight at midnight. It's already in, it's coming soon. So for me, like my portion of it that I had to do, I just had to update the tour, update some photos, send out an email blast saying that the photos were updated. So easy enough, and that's done. But now my head is kind of mushy. So instead of continuing to work on my spreadsheet, I'm going to go and do some dishes, because honestly the nice thing about my spreadsheet work is, for the most part, I can do it at any point in time. Like I can be sitting on the couch and working on it. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some housework and try and just put myself in a, I don't know, I talked too much and got cut off. But not so much that I want to be put in a different mindset, but just make it so my brain doesn't feel like mush. Because right now, I very much have mush brain. So we're gonna go clean and demush our brain. Hey y'all, it's Friday. I don't think I've said anything to y'all yet. So my morning today has been, I took the Viking to work. I had a tree frog who, at the very least, hopped on the car when I was dropping him at work and then rode all the way home with me. But I think he may have been on the car beforehand. I hope he was, because I parked in the same spot that I was parked in last night. So hopefully he managed to hop back into his little tree home. But I had that. It was a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. So I see him on the hood, and my window was down. I was like, shoot. And he disappeared. I'm like, cool. And then all of a sudden he was on my side mirror and he was moving towards me. So I had to roll up my car window, and my car AC does not work very well. So it was a very warm drive back home, but I had to keep my window up because he kept eyeballing me like, I'm going to hop in there with you. And I didn't want him to hop in here in the car with me, because then he'd get lost and then he might die. Instead, I prayed he would hold on the whole time, and he did. And I was really grateful for that, because I would have just absolutely bawled my eyes out at this little frog went flying off, doing like 45 miles an hour down the road. Hey y'all, it's Friday. I didn't get my piece finished written yesterday. I didn't even get it halfway done. But I'm working on it, and I'm going to continue to work on it while I eat my lunch today. I have to stream today at 4 o'clock. It's a little afternoon right now. What time is it? It's almost 12:30. So I've got like 3 hours to write before I need to set everything up for streaming. All my cameras and stuff are still set up. I just have to make sure my computer's good and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to eat my lunch while I continue to write. And then I'll check in when I can. I don't know if you can hear. I'm getting ready to record and it just starts fucking pouring rain outside. It's insane. I love it. I was not expecting it, but I love it. So I'm having a cup of coffee and I'm watching this thing talking about filming locations in North Carolina. And it says the movie Trick or Treat was filmed here. But if it was, I did not realize it. Or maybe I did. Maybe. I think I actually did know that. Anyways, not the point. The point is, this dude said that Gilmore Girls was filmed here. I think he may have just been a Chad Michael Murray fan and got confused because One Tree Hill was filmed here and not Gilmore Girls. But that's okay. That's kind of like saying Supernatural was filmed here, because Jensen Ackles was in an episode, or a few episodes, I think, of Dawson's Creek. Or it was filmed here because Colin Ford, who played young Sammy Winchester, was in Under the Dome, and the first season of that was filmed here. Maybe that's where he got confused. I don't know. Slight plot twist. He's not talking about the Trick or Treat I was thinking of. He's talking about the 86 Trick or Treat, which is like a heavy metal thing that I've never seen.